Hey guys, this is Seth Crafter. Today, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Besides doing a stealth run, like on the bank heist or jewelry store, etc. Thought I'd do something different, so I thought, hey, I thought I'd show you my stealth build. And this stealth build is mainly used for concealing type being silent. But if you're going to do like a bank heist, cash deposit or gold, or normal one, then I would go for a secondary to be loud. But anyways, if you're going for a full-on stealth build, here's what I got for you. And in this build, I'm gonna show you the weapons, the mods, and all the skills I use in order to make this my perfect stealth build. Well, we'll say it's perfect, but it's good enough for me to start out with. So in skills, in Mastermind, I have all the speed skills unlocked. But in Mastermind, I got endurance, cable guy, control freak, and then so control freak, that would be mainly used if you're doing a bank heist. So I would get that if you need. If so, spotter, equilibrium, because if you're going for stealthy, you will be using pistols a lot. And then you'll be using the Dominator if you want to dominate a guard. And if I would go up, and that's pretty much it for Mastermind. The only skill the only enforcer is transporter. You could ace it if you want to, but I prefer just to have the basic skill. It's very much simpler. Technician, you'll be needing nurse of steel, hardware expert, drill sergeant, and combat engineer. Now, I'll show you what combat engineer is going to be like, and why that's useful. And as usual, the most of skills is going to be in the ghost tree. So I have. So I've have the sprinter skills. I have sprinter, dead president, jet because I'm not just that greedy. Fast hands, you guess if you want. I wish I had the enough skills in order to do it. Cleaner because you'll be using a lot of body bags. Martial arts, shinobi, silent killer. ECM overdrive, lockpicking expert, and camera loop. And that's now if you're doing the lesser heist, then lockpicking and camera loop are gonna be useful. Now, and one more skill I forgot to mention is that acing Kepler. That'd be useful if you're falling from a high place. Sorry about that. Also, chameleon. Just a self-basic. It's useful for. It's mainly useful so you can mark guards. And then, as usual, I can't forget the fugitive skill tree. So what I have: hidden blade, sixth sense, running gun, Winston Wolf, and Undertaker. Now I would love to get Trigger Happy, a Sneaky Bastard, and Kimbo. But Kimbo, I can easily just get that off of a perk deck. And also one more skill I like to put in, but we don't have to. It's Daredevil. It can mainly helps you climb up ladders. It mainly helps your climb speed go faster by 20%. It's not useful for at least for a little bit, but if you're climbing ladders, then yeah, I would use it. Thick skin and I can cover it. This is just in case thick skin is mainly used for if you do get caught and you do happen to get shot many times, and it might be useful. But I would recommend getting getting aced. But duck and cover, it'll be if you're and this kind of go for like a semi stealth build, but you really don't need duck and cover that much. So yeah, those are just good. That's for weapons. I choose blade striker bow. If you want, you can have poison arrows, but I really don't recommend it. Mainly used for. I would mainly just save your ammo on the plane strider. You can either go for the plane strider or the English longbow. You could go for the plane strider bow, English longbow, heavy crossbow, and light crossbow. The crossbows and the bows are mainly silent, so you don't have to worry. And if you want, you can use the Valkyria rifle is automatically silenced, and it's a good gun to use. But for now, I'll use a bow since it's mainly silenced. Now, as for a secondary, it depends on what you like. Go for. You could go for pistol crossbow. You can go for a pistol crossbow, baby deagle, broomstick pistol, crossbow pistol, but either the crossbow pistol or the broomstick pistol is be better because this build is mainly used for stealth and for concealment. So I preferred broomstick pistol. But at the same time, I prefer the crossbow pistol because it's also good too. Now, if you're going for a semi stealth, a semi loud, semi stealth, then I'll go for the judge shotgun, and I'd love to get it silenced, but now I don't have silence for it. So you can use the judge shotgun as loud, or the locomotive as the most stealth. But as for concealment, but for concealment wise, if going semi loud, then go for the peacemaker. But usually I'm not going to go for stealth. I think go for a bank heist. And as for if Overkill decides to put in the jack of all trades from the PC onto the console, I would recommend getting jack of all trades. As for equipment, I'll get the ECM jammer or trip mines and shape charges. As for melee, use anything that has the lowest concealment. I mainly use the buzzer because you can get saves down a lot quicker. As for perk deck, I'll go for the burglar perk deck. So that's pretty much mods, skills. Is all you want? That's pretty much all I have. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. I would use shurikens too, or the cards. So that's pretty much mods and skills. And vertex, pretty much everything. Now it's time for stealth. It's time for going to stealth, boy. So the reason why I decided to do stealth build is because I thought about, hey, if everybody needs to do a quick stealth build, or needs to do something stealth quickly, I thought I'd do this. Or just in case if somebody needs to do stealth heist, semi stealth or stealth. So yeah. Now reason why I got some skills that were strange is because if you do get caught, if you do get caught eventually, you a control freak, and you also have ECMs, and I can see I'm doing a jewelry store. But I am not using a silenced weapon. It's because for this, is the sim because this heist is semi. It's a semi stealth. You can't really do it full stealth, kind of. So yeah. And at this point where we're going to the actual store, I usually place on ECM. Now ECM specialist, this could be very useful.
Civilians can do a lot of good for you as long as you got them up.
And at some point, sometimes you might just have to kill civs if you don't have enough kill ties. For example, I ran out of cable ties, so I wanted to kill the so for example, I'm going to kill all these civs.
No civilian casualties, remember?
And the reason why I get control freak is just in case if you do get caught eventually. If you do eventually do get caught, then they can just use control freak to get everybody down.
Hey, mister, you see too many movies? If you end up in custody now, I think you'll be
And
there until the end of
as for ECMs, that's why I got the ECM specialist skill. That's why I got ECM overdrive ECM specialist. Just because to have those ECMs last a little bit longer. Now, transporter is kind of obvious why, so then you can just transport bags a lot more faster. I just wish I had the enough skills to ace fast hands. But eventually, I would do a lot more stealth heist. And eventually, after a while, if road kills after a while I have pretty much no ideas for Payday 2, then I'll probably move on to a different game, which may be Destiny, probably. And as for drill skills, it's kind of strange why you need drill skills on a stealth build. To me, it's not so different. The reason is because is because if you want to drill into, say, 4 volt, you have the skills to get in there a lot quicker instead of having no drill skills at all. To some people it might be strange, some people it's pretty normal. To me it's pretty normal, so. If this strange to you, I have no complaint. But that's pretty much it for stealth-wise. And for my absence on the channel. But yeah. This branch is my self build. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's good. It's good enough for anybody who wants to start off stealth. And I would recommend using this if you're going for like stealth. So yeah, eventually you go last some point. That's pretty much it for stealth build. So guys, my name is Sascraft. I'll see you later.